Hey, welcome back. Today we're talking about the Misfits. Let's go.
Indeed, welcome back to a new episode of Now Renting with Forgotten Cinema. And yes, we are talking about The Misfits, directed by Rennie Harlan and starring Pierce Brosnan. Before we get into our three things each that we think you should watch this movie, Mike, what's it about?
The Misfits is about a band of modern-day Robin Hoods who recruit a renowned thief to help steal millions in gold bars stashed underneath one of the world's most secure prisons in Abu Dhabi.
All right, let's get right into it. Mike, what is your number one reason why people should rent this movie today?
Bond. James Bond. Pierce Brosnan's in this film. He's awesome. He really puts he's got a lot more like a different kind of charm than when he's James Bond, but still a lot of charm. And he's kind of snarky, which I kind of like. It's a little different than James Bond with a little bit of snark.
My number one is also Pierce Brosnan. That charm you're talking about in the James Bond films, that's probably 150% of his type of charm in all the other movies. He has aged very well.
Mm-hmm.
Very handsome man. I believe my wife has a crush on him, which is ridiculous. But hey, what are you gonna do? So yes, Pierce Brosnan is good. He needs to be good in this movie to kind of lead the team and lead this movie and lead your pleasure in enjoying this film.
Absolutely.
Mike, what is your number two?
My number two, Abu Dhabi. A, it's fun to say. B, it's a beautiful location. It is a beautiful, very futuristic looking city. It's very clean. I mean, it's not a vacation travel guide for the film, but it does make you want to go there. It does. The hotels are opulent and beautiful. Everyone there is well dressed and well made. It looks like you're in some futuristic James Bond movie the entire time. Even the prison is nice. It's a fantastic looking location to set the movie in.
Second Bond reference. Yes, number two. This was going to be my number three, but I'll say my number two is the setting as well, the locations. There are a number of various places where they shoot, where especially the scene when he's talking with his daughter and they have that overhead, the hatch.
Oh yeah, that's
very
really
nice.
Cool.
Yeah. So there are a lot of things in this movie. They're good to look at. So I also agree the location does. And it helps. It helps with the movie because it's supposed to be a big grand film and a grand scale of film. Mike, what's your number three?
My number three is probably Jamie Chung. She plays Violet in the film. She's a pretty cool character. She's kind of maybe a little underutilized. I would like to see more of her, but she's a really ass-kicking lady. She's kind of the muscle for the team, and her fight scene's pretty cool. Watching her toward the end of the film, she really lets loose, and you really get to see why they have her on the team. To be the muscle, and it's a really cool scene, and she plays pretty convincing ass kicking lady,
and she does have a majority of the action scenes. So yes,
absolutely, yes,
she does well. My number three is the actual caper itself. I mean, if you've seen our other episodes, we talked about the heist, we talked about the caper there. Same thing here. I always enjoy a good caper. I always enjoy when they get the plans together, just the whole thing. It's just, I don't know, maybe it's just a guilty pleasure of mine. I enjoy it. I think it's done well here. I think it's interesting, and just how they get what they need to get in terms of what they do. I don't want to reveal everything. I think it's pretty cool to watch. You know what else is nice to watch and listen to? Us.
Yeah.
Mike Horoway.
We are Forgotten Cinema, a podcast about films that seem to be forgotten by audiences, whether it be because a more popular movie was released at the same time or the film simply didn't catch on with an audience in its initial run. We'll discuss what we love about it, maybe don't love about it, but we always recommend you revisit it. You never know. You might find your own forgotten gem. We're available at ForgottenCinemaPodcast.com. or wherever you get your podcasts. Also, check us out on the social medias at Forgotten Cinema Pod or Forgotten Cinema, wherever you're checking out your socials.
And you're obviously, if you're on Row8 right now, click the rent/buy button that's underneath this video, and you'll be whisked away to the Misfits, and then we'll get a little piece of that action, hopefully, very small piece. If you are seeing this on one of the socials or on YouTube, perhaps, click the link in the description and go to Row8 and watch this movie. You won't be disappointed. That is a Mike Butler guarantee. And thanks again for watching Now Renting with Forgotten Cinema, brought to you by Row8.